Okay, you're going to have to hang on tight for this because we're going to dive into some concepts that are a little bit more technical than some of the information we've covered so far. We're going to talk about how you can network your web apps with other resources. Now, the networking features in App Service allow you to connect your web apps to other Azure services, and to even connect your web app to resources that are on other networks such as on-premises resources, or maybe even resources that are in other clouds. There are a couple of key features in web apps that enable this functionality. VNet integration makes it easy to connect your web apps to an Azure virtual network, and hybrid connections allow you to connect web apps to other networks. Hybrid connections can be a bit more complicated because you have to deal with multiple networks and networking across the internet. In most cases, VNet integration is a bit easier. So let's have a look at networking in web apps, and we'll even configure our web app to connect to the VM we created earlier using VNet integration. So to access the features for networking with your web app after you've opened your web app in the Azure portal, in the Settings menu, you just simply click on Networking. Now there are a lot of things here. Inbound traffic allows you to control what addresses are able to access your web app from outside. We're not going to look at that right now. We're going to look at outbound traffic, because what we're talking about here is allowing our web app to connect outbound to something else. And in this case, kind of what we're thinking about is we would like our web app to be able to connect to one of these virtual machines we've already created. Right now it can't do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up VNet integration to integrate our web app with the virtual network we created earlier. But before I do that, I want to show you hybrid connections. So these outbound services are located right here in this square. I'm going to choose hybrid connections. And remember, hybrid connections allow you to connect your web app to something on another network. Let's say maybe a server that's located on premises. And it does this using a little utility that you install on that on-premises server called the Hybrid Connection Manager. And you can download that by just clicking this link right here. So you would download the Hybrid Connection Manager and install it on a machine on your network. You don't have to install it on all the machines, just a machine that connects to you whatever resource you're trying to get to. So the first step here is you would need to add a hybrid connection. And then we'll create a new hybrid connection. I don't have one. This is kind of a two-step process in App Service. The first thing you do is you select a hybrid connection or create a new hybrid connection, and then you add that hybrid connection to your web app. Now I don't have a hybrid connection, so I'm going to create one, and let's just call this SWAC. Has to be 6 or more characters. Now the endpoint host is the host name for the server that's going to be running that service that you're trying to connect to. So in my case, I was saying it would be like server 2. This would be the name of that server on my network, and then also the port that you're going to use to connect to, which could be whatever port you've opened to do that connection. I'm just choosing one at random. Now we need a service bus namespace. Service bus is a feature in Azure. It's a service in Azure, and hybrid connections use service bus, or specifically what's called a service bus relay. Just a technical term for that functionality that allows you to take that connection on your web app in this case, and relay it into an on-premises server. So this service bus namespace name can be whatever you want it to be. I'm just going to say the same as my hybrid connection, and EUS is fine. I'm going to go ahead and click OK, and that's going to create for me a new hybrid connection in my Azure subscription. So now I have a new hybrid connection. So when I click that, I get this gateway connection ID right here, and that allows me to configure the hybrid connection manager and add this hybrid connection. So once I do that, once I configure that hybrid connection manager running on premises with the gateway connection string that's shown here, that will allow me to establish that connection between those two things, and then my web app will be connected to my on-premises resource. So that's hybrid connections. Let's go back and look at VNet integration. So I'm going to click on VNet integration right here, and we'll see right now we don't actually have any Azure nets added here. So I'm going to add a VNet. And the first thing it's going to look for here is a virtual network that's in the same region as your web app. In this case, for me, that would be the East US. So I've got a virtual network here in the East US that I created earlier. My virtual machine, however, is in a different region, and that's going to require me to configure what's called a virtual network gateway configured with point-to-site VPN. Why is that? Because I'm actually accessing a virtual network that is in a different region than the one I'm in. So I'm going to have to do that via a virtual network gateway. So if I select the VM, I'm going to get an error message that tells me there's no gateway. So I'm going to use this one that's in the East US. Just to make things easier for the demo, if I wanted to use this one, the first thing I would have to do is just create a virtual network gateway configured with that point-to-site VPN, and then once I do that, I can select that one. So I am going to use an existing subnet. If I wanted to, I could create a new subnet specifically for this web app's connection, but I'm going to use the one that's already there, and I'm just going to click OK. Now under the hood right now, what's happening is there's some configuration that's going on in that VNet that is enabling access from this web app into that virtual network. So that's really as easy as it is to establish connectivity from a web app outbound to a virtual network in Azure.